Guys, and welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. I know these pictures and videos are very graphic, but let's have a look at Khanyi Mbau's journey with her face procedure, which I think was very drastic. It was a bold move on her side, and I don't even know where she got the guts to do this thing. Now, according to her, she says she had to do this because she felt like she was getting old and she needed that facelift. Right, she said she needed to get a few more years from her face because she was starting to look like an old woman. And Khanyi, I think you need to start embracing your age gracefully, because look at the drastic measures that you've had to go through, and how many times are you gonna have to go through this, really? Because such procedures need you to constantly be going to get them done. You know, there's just something that's gonna go wrong. Your eye bags are gonna sag, something's gonna go wrong with your nose, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need that. How many times are you gonna do this? I mean, this is adding on to the countless other surgeries on her body that Khanyi has had done. Guys, just have a look at this. Just have a look at this. Why would you go through so much trouble to just get a few years off your face? I know it's a choice. I know some are going to say that it was completely her choice, but just have a look at what she had to go through. I think she's had to endure a lot. She has talked about her journey. She's written about it, and I think there's just a lot, but I've put it here for you guys to have a read, because it's like she was taking us through the days from the time that she decided to go on this journey, and what her face used to look like before and what she endured afterwards. Now, from some of the stories that she was writing, you can see that she had to go through therapy. She says she was going through hell. She was in all sorts of pain. She was even on serious medication. Now, Khanyi says that people could not even recognize her, to such an extent that even when she was at the airport, she had to be looked at as if she was not the owner of her passport. She says everything was falling apart, including even her skin, to add on top of the throbbing face. But the one thing that she mentions the most was the fact that her boyfriend Kudzi was very supportive. She attributes most of the success of this surgery to him, because she says that his tremendous support is what made her pull through. She says she had trouble with immigration. She had trouble getting into the place that they live in, because the machines have to identify you when you're getting in, and they were struggling to identify her, which is why I say I don't understand why Khanyi had to do this. But of course, at this point now that the whole thing is over and she's recovered very well, you can see that, well, maybe it was worth it. Now, the thing about surgery is that when someone decides to do that to themselves, it is their choice, and we just have no option but to accept it. It's not our decision to make, even though we can sit here and start judging, saying that why did she have to go through all of that? But it was ultimately her decision, and well, it turned out for the best. Luckily for her, we've seen this go horribly wrong. She says she tried to avoid Google, going through the internet, because she'd see a lot of people talking about her face, people saying that she looks horrible. She tried to avoid looking even at the mirror because she was so scared of what she was seeing. And she says that now that the whole thing is almost over and you can see the result, she looks absolutely good. I don't want to lie. I mean, I thought maybe she was going to look like a doll or something that's, I don't know, indescribable. Here, it was still not make sure. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. But you can see that there is a whole lot of difference to her face. It's been pulled all the way up. At this point, I'm not even sure if that face is ever coming down. But she has all the money in the world to do all of these things. So who are we to judge? Especially if we don't have any money. Well, we can't afford this, so we don't even consider it. But I don't think it looks that bad. But of course, do let me know what you think down in the comment section. One thing that I'm concerned about is the fact that Khanyi is on skin lightening products. And you can see with her skin that this is one artificial yellow bone. This is, I don't know, Khanyi. I don't know. Oh my God. But anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching.